They've won Tonys and Oscars and Emmys and Grammys. There's no red carpet because they're home in their jammies. From Melrose Place to Broadway to Janeway and her crew. Let Seth and James bring all the stars to you.
Anywho,
they're entertaining everyone, so who's gonna grouse? Just sit right back and you'll hear some tales on Stars in the
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stars in the House.
I'm Seth.
You are? No eye contact.
No, I'm sorry. I want this. I want David to post this. David, okay. I just sent you something.
And I'm James Wesley. This is our second game night for the week. We decided yesterday that we were like, you know what? There's so much stress between now and inauguration. We're just like, you know what? We built up to Grey's Anatomy. That took all the wind out of me, at least. And we're like, let's do a few game nights with some friends.
Well, and some are friends. Well, you'll see.
Oh. Well, guess what? She's not there to glare back at you. Liz Calloway's not there to glare at you. Dan's there laughing.
Okay. Here she comes with her big pillow.
Yes.
Okay. No, I do like Dan. Anyway, where was I? Continue, please.
We're here for the Actors Fund, which, as basically everyone in Grey's Anatomy cast, I'm just going to keep saying it. No one has done a more eloquent job than cast members from Grey's Anatomy in explaining, and including Shonda Rhimes in the video, of what the Actors Fund does.
So therefore, we're not going to explain.
So therefore, you need to go back to Grey's Anatomy episode 2 nights ago.
Sorry.
And watch. Go ahead, Seth.
The Actors Fund.
Actually, I have to send something real quick. Yeah. You do that.
So the Actors Fund is for everyone. And that's actually what it says. The Actors Fund is for everyone. It's basically, yes, actors, singer, dancers, musicians, everyone backstage. So that's stage managers, dressers. By the way, she was literally sleeping the entire day.
Oh, and by the way, I'm confused. Isn't this Gail King starts in the house?
That's a callback from last night. Bravo.
Do we still have it up here? Or do we still
the ripoff?
No, I think David took it down. It's fine. It's funny.
Anywho, probably she was sleeping all day. Now she's completely
literally. By the way, that Mandy would act up, right? So tell people why.
Because why? Because she slept all day. What do you mean?
Well, because we were busy working on a project and we did not pay enough attention to Mandy, and now she's
completely awake and
she's getting us
and she's Parpa Senji, so she goes like. Anyway, Actors Fund for everybody. So in front of the camera, behind the camera, on stage, backstage. If you need help from the Actors Fund, and boy, a lot of people do, get to actorsfund.org and they'll give you direct cash, like for rent, for your medical bills. By the way, they're now starting their second round of giving money. So if you've already gotten money, you can go back to the Actors Fund and get more. If you can give some cashola, go to starsinthehouse.com and donations at starsinthehouse.com. No, sorry. You know what? I was
you really need me, don't you?
No,
I'm just like, I was reading these emails and you're just falling apart, Seth.
Sorry, I was reading this. It's hard to read at the same time. I can't be distracted. Anyway, you go to
this is what you do. You take off the comments.
No, it's fine. You go to starsinthehouse.com and you make a donation, and then you forward. You're gonna get a receipt. Forward it to donations at starsinthehouse.com, and we'll send it to one of the people that's playing tonight, including Mark Shaman. Maybe he'll set it to music or Muzak. Unfortunately, that's the area of his career that he's in right now. He's glaring. Hi, Mark. Also, by the way, you can also text it. You can text Fund 2020 to 56512. Oh my God, this is a long day. We have a giant project coming up, which we of course can't discuss. We have a giant project, and it's just like it's been so much work.
We can talk about it on Thursday night.
Yeah, we're talking about Thursday, but you're gonna love it. Okay, so let's start. Anything else I have to say? No,
I don't think so.
We've raised a lot of money. We're up to like 465,000 something. What are we up to?
Oh my gosh, you just took off.
Sorry, I'm really tired.
But so you just shaved $200,000 off of the amount.
Sorry. We're up to what?
I'm like, I don't know, but it's like it's closer to 700,000 than 650,000. That's what I.
Someone just asked about my shirt. This is my shirt. I got it in Provincetown from Human Rights Campaign Fund.
Yay!
Elections matter. Okay, let's bring on the teams.
Perfect.
First, we have a lot of married couples here tonight. So first we have Lou. I don't know what you're looking at, but I've never seen someone less ready to about to be on camera. I'm literally like, let's bring them on, hunched over, looking away. So we have Mark Shaman and Lou Midabel. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Well, I figured you were messing everything up. I didn't know when we would get on.
You know what? I don't want to have any dish.
Well, I see the spelling of his name on the posting. Mirrorball.
I thought it's. Why isn't it just Shaman? I'm wanting him to take Rudetsky. What's the holdup, Lou?
Why doesn't he take my name? Why should I take his name?
Thank you, Lou.
Because Shaman, it flows off the tongue. Mirabelle, it's 3 syllables. I don't have the time for it. Okay, and then I have Dan and Liz Foster, who were awake, but they're so bored at this point.
Oh, God.
Wow.
You know what? I've got something that'll wake you up. These two.
Hi, Lou. Hi, Mark. What?
This will wake you up. Seeing 2 sexy people in action. Work.
Wow.
What is happening there?
Well, that was off stage. That was a candid shot that was taken, shortly before we had Nicholas, and I forget where we were, and I just didn't know that there were any copies left.
There's a photographer around. Well, anyway, very hot.
Oh my God.
So I'm first gonna explain the rules to everybody that's watching.
The mistress of ceremonies?
Oh God, I have to introduce him.
He's the most.
Oh my. Well, here he is. He's always full of energy, action, vim, and vigor. The hilarious and energetic Jack Plotnick.
Sorry, I passed out. I had to listen, Dan, because that made me laugh so hard. Well,
Jack,
and he really did drop.
Jack, did you pass out from the sexiness? Is that what happened?
I know, but I'm getting turned on. But what about you?
I'm uncomfortable. Okay, so the game we're playing tonight, for those that aren't game night regulars, we're playing something Anika Larson taught us called Salad Bowl. We all picked a letter. Tonight's letter is O for Oprah, because of Mark Shaman's story, which we'll discuss later. But the letter is O, and everyone wrote words, phrases, song titles. We all sent them to Jack. They all begin with O. Then we have 2 different teams. The teams tonight are me, James, and Liz, Mark, Lou, and Dan. It's boys against the girls. What? And what happens is basically you have to make your team guess all the clues, as many as you can, within a minute. And we have a special fancy timer tonight we're adding. Once everyone's guessed everything that we've entered, we put all those words and phrases back into the salad bowl, and then we begin round 2. And this time you can only give 1 word as a clue. The first time you could be like, she started in Baby, she started in Miss Saigon, she's the great mixer. Liz Calloway. Second turn, you could just go mixer. Liz Calloway. And then third round is charades. I know, Carol Leaf. Teams picked already. That's because Jack sent me 7 texts and also emails. Make sure you pick teams. Make sure you pick the team.
Wait a minute.
Such harassment.
Is Liz on our team, or is
Liz on our team?
Okay, I want to thank your viewers for sticking up for me. How much you harassed me last night. Thank you all for noticing. But
for what?
I didn't appreciate Jenny Weaver Barbieri said, I think Jack has resting, confused face.
That's so true. The natural look. Very funny, Jen.
I already have to get broccoli for the.
We gotta get broccoli for the dog.
But we have teams picked. We don't have names.
We do have names. Me, James, and Liz naturally are the mixers.
Oh, let's a day in history that you are acknowledging mixing.
We're gonna own it.
Thank you very much. Sorry,
Mark, Lou, and Dan. You guys get to pick your own name. What would you like to name?
The Fixers.
The Fixers. Very mafia-esque.
Well, the Mixers and the Fixers.
I hear you. Okay, James is getting broccoli. We're gonna.
Is that a clue?
So how does this work? I'm trying to.
Okay, so you should all be on comments right now. When it's your turn to give a clue, you click private chat, and that's where you're.
And then Liz and Dan, when you look at private chat, the one who's not playing has to look away. Wait, right?
Yeah. You don't want to see. Only the person giving clues should be looking at private chat. Everyone else.
You have to sort of. I say it's acting like you're somewhere on the spectrum. And you have to kind of like not really look at anyone.
Or you can act like you're actually in love with your husband.
I don't have to act that.
Oh. I'm working on it. They said we fall in love eventually. It's Tevye and Golda.
Oh, that's so good.
Exactly. Do I what?
Okay. What up, Nathan? I love how Nathan knows more than we do about game night. Look at that, Jack.
Wow, very organized.
Nathan's on it. Which letters we played?
We have game night fans.
That's the order that you haven't been doing it. I figured that we were just up to O, that you have been doing it in alphabetical order.
No, I did it because of Oprah. So you're going to tell your story on one of the breaks because everyone needs to know about that. Okay, so before we start, we always have our palate cleanser. Jack Plotnick, what's tonight?
Well, I'm about to show everyone a photo from a high school theater production, and all of you have to try to figure out what it is. What show
Okay,
it
guys,
is.
it's a high school, and they're all musicals, right, Jack?
I believe so.
So I'm going to describe each photo for our SiriusXM listeners who can't see it. So I'll describe it and then start guessing. So here's my description. It is a woman maybe reading, sitting on a black box. Another woman who is maybe pregnant. Another woman with crossed legs, and there's a moon hanging in the back. Any guesses?
It's a musical of My 600-Pound Life.
I think Liz got it.
Liz, you guessed it.
Baby? Is it Baby?
Yes, it is.
Yay! Hold on, let me see if I still got it.
And Liz,
Can you
because
just,
you guessed it,
what
for extra credit, I'm going to see if you can remember your line as Lizzie in Baby that followed this line.
Oh God.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Somewhere unseen, sperm meets egg. The great miracle occurs, and no one knows that it's happened.
Can you believe it? Danny? Our first apartment?
That's really
It's
good.
all so close. Pretty good. The line was, and by the way, it's her first line in the show. Unbelievable. We are finally moved in. This year a basement. Next year.
The moon.
Yes.
The big
Yeah.
question is,
God.
Dan, did you know that line? Because I have a feeling you may have known the line.
Yeah.
I knew the line. Yep.
Yep.
Boy, I asked the wrong person to play Lizzie.
We're going to do like a reverse. We'll do a whole reverse thing in the show.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
The only non-impressive thing is that Liz does sit at home every night, Norma Desmond style, and just run her lines from Baby.
I want to make an admission.
Okay.
May I?
Go.
I'm trying to, at the end of the song, cut, smash, moving on from smash. As we were writing it, and I was writing the music, I kind of went, is this something? And now... I'm sorry, it was bad time. We'll fix this in post. So, I'm sorry.
Can I just say everyone reacted to that, and I have no idea what it's about.
Lou, I'm very disappointed.
Wow, Mark.
Yeah.
At Yankee Stadium or something? I don't know.
Well, that Liz would appreciate.
Mark, I'll see
Or
you
the
in
Mets.
court. Okay, let's.
Oh no! I just realized that you're my teammates, you guys. Okay, nothing.
Wait a minute. It's the Mixers and what's the other team? Because I was getting
The
broccoli.
Fixers,
Pictures.
Mixers.
right?
Oh.
Mixers and the Fixers.
Yeah.
Love that.
Unless you want to say the Belters.
I don't think so. Not with Liz around. She'll be mad.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay,
Liz was like the first. She really carved out the world of the mixer.
yeah, she did.
Am
She's
I right? Am I wrong?
No, that was totally her. She
I
started-
say it lovingly. I mean,
Thank you.
created a way to be able to enjoy those high notes without it being
Mhm.
always like, it was like, oh, it felt warm and nice and like being in the womb.
Oh well, thank you, Mark. That is That is the nicest thing that anyone on the screen has ever said to me about mixing.
Sorry, Dan. Let me sit next to your husband. Okay, so let's start. Who wants to go first?
You want the fixers? Mark?
Oh, I'm so scared.
You're too scared?
This is scary.
Or well, then you should go first. Dive right in.
Yeah. I'm going to time you guys. Look
Okay,
at
so wait, I got to put my glasses on. So wait, I'm going first?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I go to private chat and you don't look, right?
Yeah, no one else look.
Okay.
No cheating, please. And Dan, you're giving clues to Lou and to Dan. Mark's giving clues to Lou and Dan.
Right.
Giving to Lou and Dan. Okay.
Tell me when you're ready, and I'll count you off.
All right. Okay.
We're in comments. Okay.
We have to focus on Liz and James because we need the next round. Okay,
Right.
Mark, you ready? On your mark, get set, go.
Great Willie Nelson song.
On the road again?
Yes. What the Republicans are saying about the fact that they can't go on Twitter. Like the guy who wrote 1984.
Orwellian.
Yes. I have no idea who this is. So skip. Oh, I don't know what this is
You
either.
can pass one. Just sound
Yeah.
it out.
There's a great show, the great Rodgers and Hammerstein first show. And then maybe this sounds like it's like roller derby or something. Oklahoma, like you said, and then if you live in a New York,
State of mind.
we live in New York
City.
Yes,
Oklahoma City.
yes, and then lightning and
The Thunder.
yeah.
Oklahoma Thunder.
Okay. Next up is the great musical by Leonard Bernstein, and it's about navies. What? Yes.
Town.
I don't know what this is.
Okay, that's it. That was very good. Oklahoma City Thunder?
Yeah,
Basketball team.
is that yours?
No, I did not put that because I knew you would never get it.
It's Oklahoma City Thunder.
Thunder.
Yeah. What is it? It's a drag act?
Yeah, it's a
Basketball team.
Basketball team.
There's no basketball
Oh
team.
my God, know your audience. Hey, I'm gonna read the
We
word.
got it. What are you talking about? We got it.
That is true.
Good
Hold on.
point.
Seattle?
I didn't do well.
Only one pass is allowed, by the way. And Seattle Suzuki always notices when people do more than one. Only
No,
one
he
is
didn't
allowed.
do more than one.
I know. She's just yelling at me about it.
Oh, because Mark got caught up in two. That's why
Yes.
she's saying that.
So the
Only
words
one
Mark
Seattle
got
Suzuki.
were on the road again, Orwellian, Oklahoma City Thunder, and on the town.
Wow. Still got it.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay.
So now,
Good.
All right.
now it's the mixers.
Liz, do you want to go?
Oh God. No, I'll no.
Okay. I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go.
I
Okay, I'll
want
go.
to warm up.
All right. Whenever. Who's timing?
Oh, someone's got a time.
Got a time.
Mark Shammy, you always have like a metronome with you. Can you time?
Hold on. How much?
Wait, didn't we see like a little timer there?
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, we
That's
don't.
too much.
Yeah, David, we can't see each other's amazing handsomeness.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would make us so tense.
Okay.
How much time? I don't even know.
2 minutes. No, 1 minute.
All right.
An hour.
But Lou, count us in. You have to go 3, 2, 1.
All right. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm going to pass. I have a feeling that's when the Mark passed. It's a type of a medicine that that has to do with bones, I think, right?
Keep going.
It's like, you get it for it's in your shoes.
Orthotics.
Thank you. Okay, it's five words. The last word is the opposite of peace.
Oh, what
War.
about war?
Yes.
Oh, what are they
it's
were?
the musical where they were all nude.
Oh, Calcutta.
It's the movie. I mean, you were in it when you were a kid, Seth.
Oliver Twist.
Yes. Mine and Todd's favorite singer.
Olivia Newton-John. That's my ex-boyfriend.
5 words. The last word is the opposite of sun.
Moon.
Okay, and the word right before that is like green. It's a
Blue.
color. Yes.
Blank blue moon.
Not blank, but okay. That twice.
3 times the blue moon. What?
Oh,
Once in a blue moon.
yes. Oh, it's the horrible person who was in Trump's office who was on.
Did he say the word once or no? He didn't say once,
No.
did he?
I
Okay.
didn't hear it.
I think so.
Wait, do you think he said it?
I think
Our listeners will know. Listeners, did James say once? Well, no.
I know I thought it, but I didn't think I said it.
Maybe you said not twice.
And I was about to say it, and then I said twice.
By the way, James has orthotics, and he was like, "It's a medicine you take."
I could not. You know why?
Like osteoporosis.
It was that first one. It was probably the one that Mark had. I'm like, I don't know who this is. Completely threw me, but it all worked out. Jack, how did we do?
What was the last one you got?
Once in a blue moon.
Yeah,
Okay, then the words James got were orthotics. Oh, what a lovely war. Oh, Calcutta. Oliver Twist. Olivia Newton-John. Once in a blue moon.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh my God.
The mixers are mixing it up.
6
Okay, you clowns ready? Who's gonna give?
Mixers.
Who's gonna give? Should I give?
Sure,
You
man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Daniel, are you ready?
Wait a minute. I go to comments
Mark
now.
and
Then you go to private chat.
Mark and Lou.
Daniel Calloway.
Wait a minute. This is okay.
It's beneath the line.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Somebody
on your mark.
mine?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
On your mark, get set, go.
Here's the woman that Trump hired that wrote the book.
Omarosa.
He killed the woman in California.
O.J. Simpson.
Yep. Where Disney World is.
Orlando.
Right. Again, the Trump woman.
Omarosa again.
Yep.
Good job, Jack.
A musical. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words. The first word is not off, but
On.
okay. The second word is a little word.
On a clear day you can see forever.
Right. This is the guy who was in The Odd Couple, the character.
Oscar. Madison.
Right. This is we cook with it. It's
Oven.
the little things that grow on trees and
Time, dear, time. Very nice.
Hey, buds below, up is where to grow, up with which below can compare with. All right.
Mhm.
So we did well.
Yeah.
Do we
Mary, you got
Fine.
Omarosa, O.J. Simpson, Orlando, Florida. On a clear day you can see forever, and Oscar Madison.
and I had Omarosa twice.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that was,
didn't type it.
Who
twice.
hasn't?
I don't know why you did.
yeah, 2 people put that
Mark.
But O.J. killed a boy too.
Oh my God.
in. Oh my God.
Not just
Oh.
a girl.
This is supposed to be an uplifting
Sorry.
fundraiser
It's
leading
so
up to
important to remind
inauguration to get us
everyone.
off the stress. We don't need to hear about O.J. Simpson.
I did put a comment saying, "Hey, if you think OJ is not a good clue for this, you could take it out."
And I decided it was a wonderful clue.
Thank you, Lou.
Well, thank you, Lou. You tried.
What did I have that I don't have?
Love that show. Well, I love that score. Not really the show.
The piano.
Okay.
We're the only ones who don't have one.
I'll go. One have what? Oh, piano?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
piano.
But you have a ton of trophies behind you. What
I know
the
this
heck?
is a tennis trophy.
Those-
Yeah, I thought Lou would appreciate it because Lou, you're a tennis player, right?
I am, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
Liz, show off. What are they?
My tennis trophies behind me. So who's giving the clue?
Wait,
How long ago did you win them?
Pardon?
Somebody's one up to you, Liz.
It's,
I think so. What was it, like 5 years ago was my last.
oh no, Liz.
What?
Look what Mark. He just has to show.
Oh, well,
We have a whole bunch. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Beth, did you just hold up a 3-hole puncher?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh, please.
Oh.
Well, that hurts.
There you go.
I'll just
That's for volleyball.
In front of the camera.
So that's for volleyball.
like
Jack, it's not for volleyball. It's a Mac Award.
Oh, that's
Okay.
funny.
Next up,
It's either you or Liz.
I'll give. I don't care. You guys ready?
Wow, that's an enthusiastic.
Okay, so we're on count.
I'm not scared.
Okay.
Okay, so Liz and James, focus. James,
Yes.
don't look at the
I
damn
won't.
clues.
Okay. I'll go over here.
It's underneath the line, right?
Yep.
Okay. Count me off, Lou.
Oh.
Sorry. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Popeye's girlfriend.
Olive oil.
Okay, had it already, Jack. The first song in the musical Oklahoma.
Oh, what a beautiful
Oklahoma?
morning.
Yes.
That's right.
Liz's song from Anastasia.
Once Upon a December.
Yes. The boy from
Oz.
Oz.
the musical, TV show with Ricky Gervais.
Oh, The Office.
Office.
Yep. Marlon Brando starred in this.
On the waterfront.
Yeah. It's an Asian, like you fold paper and it becomes a beautiful
Origami.
bird. Yes. This is chocolate milk, but not really, from the 40s.
Ovaltine.
Yep. He's married. He eats bats on stage. And I was
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yep. When I got braces, I had
Orthodontics.
This, what's it? Yeah, close.
Orthodontist.
But no, what's the word? Not is that?
What is it?
Orthodontist.
But what is the actual word that I had done to me?
You had
It's the beginning of what you're saying.
ortho.
Oh my God!
Oh my
all right,
gosh, sorry, Seth.
that's all right.
That was good.
Yeah, you were good. I'm miserable.
That was adequate. What do we get, Jack?
Well, what was the last one you got?
Why don't we check in with the person who's supposed to?
Okay, don't look. It was Ozzy Osbourne and "Oh Calcutta." You'd already given, so I remember "Oh Calcutta," right? Didn't we have that already?
Yeah, we had already had that.
Yeah, that's why I said we already had that. So I skipped it.
That means that Seth got Ozzy Osbourne, Ovaltine, Origami, On the Waterfront, The Office, Oz, Once Upon a December, Oh What a Beautiful Morning, Oh Calcutta, Olive Oil. You see, I thought you didn't get all
Not
of
"Oh
it.
Calcutta."
But that.
"Oh Calcutta" already. I didn't give
But
that.
he didn't
clue.
say that just now.
He said "Oh Calcutta."
Oh.
Don't count it as a clue. He literally, even though I specifically again said we already got it, so I skipped it.
3,
Still read it. So hold on.
4,
Get,
5.
rest in confused face.
So 9.
I didn't pass it. Just said Jack. We already had that,
So we
and then
got
you made a
9.
confused face, and then
Oh,
I
I
went to
thought
the
you
next
meant
one.
olive oil. Okay, I see.
No queen.
But Ovaltine was really good, Liz.
Well, I said from the
Seth.
40s. She remembers. Okay. Next up.
You know, she's a teammate.
Yes.
I'm on your team.
Thank you, Liz.
The one time I have to be nice to you. It's backfiring on me. Okay.
So there are only 4 words left. So the next person, we're going to pause the clock when you get through the 4 words, so we can go into the second round with you.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's Lou.
Oh, okay. I hate that theory.
Okay.
but
I
okay.
like that though. That's
Okay.
fair.
Okay.
Okay.
So Lulu, I'm going
Lou
to
is up.
time you. Jack, these are all sports figures, right? For Lou, you made sure. Okay.
Well,
Lou, are you ready?
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
On your mark, get set, go.
What's up in the sky? The
Uh,
puffy stuff in the sky.
Clouds.
Yeah, and
Overhead clouds?
well, and it's a number when you're
On
happy.
cloud 9.
Yeah, what you say all the time, your Jewish term.
Oy Gewalt.
The braces thing.
Orthodontry. Orthodont.
I'm calling that.
Yeah.
Sesame Street character that lives in the trash
Oscar
can.
the Grouch.
Stop.
Yay!
Okay, FYI, it's orthodonture. It's not that hard of a word.
Never
but
heard of that before.
orthodonture.
Well, I never
That's
had
where I get my
braces.
dentures. That's where I have braces. Okay, so now we can start the round 2 just to begin, and then we'll take a break.
Yeah, and
So
I just
Lou-
want to repeat those words. We also had On Cloud 9, Oy Gewalt, and Oscar the Grouch.
That's all?
So you have 25 seconds left,
Yeah,
Lou.
but you're only halfway through, Mark.
Oh.
25 seconds left, and you can only give 1-word clues.
Okay.
We're beginning round 2. So you ready to go, Lou?
I'm ready. Don't look.
All right.
On your mark, get set, go.
Oh, all right. Dorothy.
Oz.
Oh, what is that thing? Pudding. Pudding.
Ovaltine.
No.
You can pass.
Pass.
And time. Pudding. That sounds like Martin Short. I want.
I know.
Pudding.
I want my pudding.
Yeah.
Flan.
Well, you know what? We didn't. I don't. No, we did have that clue, and that was a bad clue. Yeah.
It's all quote unquote good. Hey guys, we have to take a medical break.
So they
with
got one, right? One.
Yeah.
Dr. Lapook to
Okay.
discuss. We're going to discuss orthotics and orthodonture. So we'll see you guys soon. Go polish your trophies. Bye. See you in a minute. Any
That sounded
questions?
dirty.
Jack. Please welcome our chief medical correspondent, Dr. John Lapook.
Orthotics.
And orthodonture.
Mischief is afoot.
Always got the puns. Pun City.
I am now in Vermont.
Always in a beautiful place.
This is the Vermont green screen.
There are two questions I keep seeing that I love you to answer.
Okay.
A, someone's like, I heard someone got the vaccine and still got COVID, so it doesn't prevent it. So can you please discuss that? We know it doesn't prevent it.
Well,
but-
and especially, I think it was because of the person from Congress who had gotten the second vaccine. So explain that. That would be great.
Right. So if you look at all the studies of Moderna and Pfizer, it looks like it takes about 2 weeks for you to start to get some immunity. When you look at the curve, the placebo and then the people who got that first shot, they start to diverge around 2 weeks.
Interesting.
Now you keep improving after 2 weeks. And in fact, by a week with Pfizer, a week after the second dose, so the second dose is at 21 days. So at 28 days, you have 95% effectiveness. And the other 5% of people who get infected, they didn't get very sick. So it's very effective. But if you're unlucky enough to let your guard down, you get the shot and you go, oh, I'm safe. No. It takes a while to kick in.
Or if you're in an enclosed space for a couple of hours and people are refusing to wear their masks, I mean,
yes, like in Congress. But also, I am a little bit concerned about, people, just logistics, folks. When you go to get that vaccine, you get your shot, and then they'll put you in some area to observe you for 15 to 30 minutes, depending upon your history. Make sure you're not right on top of other people, and make sure people are wearing their masks. It's an opportunity to get infected.
It's funny, not funny. You're saying that, and it's actually my mom is scheduled to get it on Wednesday.
Great.
First vaccine, if it's not canceled because of the shortage, all of that, but they haven't canceled on her. But that's actually her biggest concern. Isn't the vaccine itself? It's the waiting around and what is it going to be like?
Right. Well, I mean, I would obviously wear a mask. Wear a third mask. Have the surgical mask and then have the double layer. You got 3 layers. Stay 6 feet away from people. Don't worry about being rude. I mean, a friend of mine was walking with another friend of hers outdoors, and she was trying to keep 6 feet away. And this is one of these people who kept veering closer, and the other person was veering closer away, and you're doing this little dance. And I think you finally have to just say, stop. Stay away from me. Stay 6 feet away.
It's scary though. People are crazy.
They have to be aware. You really have to be aware.
The second thing people keep, because of course, there's just so much hysteria. So it's like, there's a new strain of the virus. And then there's no explanation, but don't worry. And it was like, well, the vaccine, I keep seeing on my Facebook wall, will the vaccine handle it? There's no answer. I'm like, there is an answer. The answer is yes. Can you explain it?
Yeah, so actually I spoke to an expert about this today, somebody whose head is in it and has been in a lot of meetings. It's a little complicated because remember that that's what RNA viruses do. When they replicate, they mutate. And there are like 4,000 mutations already in that spike protein when that British Medical Journal article came out 3 or 4 weeks ago. We only had 40 in the United States. There were much more here. We just weren't looking for it. So now we're looking for it. We're finding more of these mutations. There's 2 types, right? There's the kind that causes a change, but it doesn't really change much. It's a mutation. It's a different flavor. Virus acts the same way. The one that came from Great Britain seemed to increase its infectiousness, not its deadliness. But of course, if more people get infected, more people are going to die. and it didn't affect. It doesn't look like it affected the ability of the vaccine to work. So far so good. But there are some other strains that are coming up now that are being very closely looked at that theoretically could involve the binding site for antibodies that are generated from the vaccine. In other words, it could possibly theoretically affect the effectiveness of the vaccine. Now, that's just the antibodies. Remember, you have the T cells too. So that's another way of hitting it. But I wouldn't totally write off the mutations. Right now, it's felt to be a very low percentage, but it's possible that by the time we get in March, remember, for survival of the fittest, the ones that mutate and survive and are more effective in spreading, those are the ones you're going to see more and more and more of. It's not to the advantage of a virus to kill the host, because then it doesn't spread. So the idea is to make the host sick. And in fact, that's why the asymptomatic spread is so deadly, because you have the perfect thing for a virus to do: make you sick. You don't even know it. You're going around and you're spreading it. All of the punchline of this is we have to nail this with the vaccination and with the mitigation now, like really quickly, because we do not want to give this virus chance to mutate and then mutate perhaps to something that's not covered by the vaccine. So enough nonsense about not taking the vaccine. If you need an explanation, get the vaccine. Don't get the vaccination explanation. Don't just say I'm not doing it because I don't trust it. I really believe it's safe and effective, and we've got to get this under control in terms of ramping up production and the logistics of getting it into people's arms.
But after the vaccine, you still have to wear a mask and social distance. You don't change your behavior until a long time from now, right?
Yeah. Well, then the question is how long, right? So what you're getting at, Seth, very smart, because you are like an epidemiologist, in disguise of an impresario. The issue you're raising is that I may not physically get sick, because that's all that was really measured initially for the most part with these vaccine studies. Are the people sick or are they not sick? They got sick, then they got tested. They didn't just randomly test everybody after a week and 2 weeks and 3 weeks. They did some. It's probable that the vaccine, from everything we know, does make it so that it's less likely for you to be asymptomatically spreading. It hasn't been proven yet. And now that we have 1 million people getting the vaccine every day or so, or large numbers, hopefully we'll be able to, those studies are undergoing very, very rapidly right now, because that's the question, right? If I get the vaccine and you too get the vaccine, can we be in each other's company without masks? Wouldn't that be great? I'm going to still go out there on the limb, though, with all of the Broadway audience watching. I think next fall we're going to be in the theaters. I do. I think we're going to be in the theaters next fall. I think people probably will be wearing masks. It's okay. Maybe they'll want to wear glasses or goggles or something. Maybe they'll hand them out in the front lobby if you want to wear a mask, if you want to wear hopefully they'll improve the ventilation, although I haven't seen real signs of doing that. But I think by then, certainly by this summer, anybody who wants to have 2 vaccines should have them. And those are the people who, I would think I would go back. Right now, I am in 3 days, I will have been at the 1 week after the second dose of Pfizer. I should be 95% protected.
Wow.
If I knew my family was protected also 95% and my friends were, I think I would wear a mask and go to the theater, assuming all those mitigation steps were done. So I think we're going to look at the fall as, I'm going to predict it right here. You can go back to this and say, boy, was he wrong. But I'm going to say, by this next fall, we're going to have some theaters opening and certainly schools opening and things getting back towards normal, not too normal. Remember, it took decades to obliterate and wipe out smallpox. So there are going to still be pockets. And I think a new normal, aside from the fantastic play musical, is going to be people wearing masks like we did, they do in Asia after the 2003 SARS, first SARS thing. And boy, have you had a cold this year? Have you had the flu? Have you had a sore throat? No. Almost makes you believe in the germ theory, doesn't it?
Almost. I still like bloodletting. All right. Thank you, Dr. LaPook. We will see you on Tuesday. Peace out.
Take care.
Have a great weekend.
It's always nice to see him. That's nice news. By fall, and Mark Shaman has 2 brand new Broadway shows coming in. Maybe they'll open that by then. Mark Shaman, are we going to see Smash and Something Like It Hot in the fall? Okay. That's called mugging. Okay. It's very Jewish. Okay, please let me welcome back our mixing couple, Dan and Liz.
Hi. That
Hi,
was
Dan and Liz.
like very encouraging.
It was very encouraging. By the way, it doesn't mean we'll have a job, but it means theaters will be open. Just don't forget that part. Let's be honest. But our cruises will be back. Maybe we'll all be on a fun Broadway cruise together.
Oh, God, that'd be so fun.
Didn't we take that for granted? James was doing taxes today. Hold on, here comes Jack Platnick. And James was reading like how much I traveled
like in January, because I was like, I'm so stressed out before Wednesday. I'm like, we always file for an extension, and so I usually like do taxes in August or September. Now I'm almost done for January, for like 2020, and so I'm looking at all the travel. I'm like, there was so much travel in January, and
like
then we had
almost 3 trips a week.
Yeah, and then it's like cruise in February, and then what we call the what was it, the infamous trip that you took to Scottsdale.
Oh yeah, that was when
with Norm Lewis.
It was like things were getting weird, and I went to Scottsdale with Norm Lewis, and I said to Mark Curtelli, my producer, said, "Am I still going to be doing my contract with Kay Alice settle in San Francisco?" And he's like,
which was on like what, a week later?
It was a week later. He's like, "Yeah, why wouldn't you?" Then I did my contract with Norm, and Mark was like, "Kay Alice was canceled." It was like within those 2 hours, they shut down San Francisco.
But you.
It's
hard to interrupt you, but Seth, I was going to be in San Francisco at the same time you guys were.
You got canceled too?
Yes, but I didn't find out until I was an hour and a half into the flight to San Francisco.
Well, I thought you were going to say an hour and a half into the act.
He's used to no reaction from the audience.
I was going, God, where is everyone? There's been a lot of traffic and they're coming late. I was an hour and a half into the flight on my way to San Francisco, and I never get Wi-Fi on planes. But I thought, oh, I'm going to check. And then I looked, and it's like, oh, yeah, it's canceled. So you were with me, and we got to the airport, and it's like, and then we just took the red eye back. And
you
it was
just backed up the plane?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
This
right.
This is why I hate cancel culture.
What'd you say, Jack?
I said, this is why I hate cancel culture.
So not aware of what we're talking about.
That's right, Mark. That was perfect.
He heard a word of the conversation.
I just want to have an opinion. I just want an opinion.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's so
Liz's turn.
Is Liz Calloway's turn?
Can I
Wait,
just
no, does Lou not? Wait, what happened? Oh, you did.
Round two, but
But did we count? We counted.
I counted,
Okay.
yeah. So
well, what's the score so far?
The score so far, the Fixers have 14 and the Mixers are at 15.
Oh God.
Really?
So one,
no, I mean, I'd love for that to be the case, but
well, it's because
we went
Liz
one more
hasn't
time.
gone yet. So 3 people on the Fixers team have gone, 2 people on the Mixers have
But
gone.
Mark, it may hold. It seems like it was so long ago since we did this. I don't remember any of the words.
they all begin with an O.
Yeah,
You
they
can only do one word right now.
Okay, so I go to private chat. You go over there and
These
look
are
at
words that were in the first round that begin with the letter O.
Yes.
And I'm just looking
And
at.
you can only use one word.
Yeah. Only one word clue, and it's the words below the line.
And
But
can
you
I
can-
sing anything with the one word, or is
Yeah.
I can? It's just.
Yeah. But just watch your pitch. It's got to be in the center of the pitch, not your signature. Not that.
Oh my God.
Can't be right under.
She is on our team, Seth.
I keep forgetting.
God.
Oh my God.
I gotta save my meanness when we're on separate teams. Okay, I got it. Sorry.
Jeez. Don't throw her. We need her.
Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Who's Tammy?
Do I go? Do I go?
Oh, wait, Liz, I don't want to say you're famous for giving clues, but this is the warning for your turn. Here comes breastfeeding.
That's right. That is young. Okay.
Yep.
Oh God.
You guys ready?
Okay.
Seth's gotta have
Oh,
fun.
sorry.
Hold on.
Where was I?
Okay.
So you're going to tell me when to go?
Yeah. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Trump.
Omarosa.
Murderer.
O.J.
Stop.
Simpson.
Stop everything. You're
Uh-oh.
not in the right place, or you're not getting the words that I meant to send.
But those were good.
Those were good clues.
I'm going to see this new line I just put. You're going to now do everything under that line. If you
Scroll
scroll
down, Liz.
You have to
Oh.
scroll.
So the new line?
Time
Okay, because there was a line. Okay.
Yeah, but you have to scroll to the bottom.
You know how long that was?
No, they're starting over.
I know, but still, that was good. Yeah.
So I'm just now giving you a word underneath the bottom line. Do you see it just popped up?
If it,
But-
oh,
Just Jack plotting confused
By the way,
face.
the fixers are going to remember those clues that Liz gave that were
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah, can we keep those two?
What, murderer? Like, that's a hard
That's true. Who's got a point?
Are you still confused?
it's starting at 8:25, right?
Now there's a bunch of stars. I just posted a whole bunch of little stars underneath the word that you're starting with.
Keep scrolling.
Yeah,
Scroll.
Scroll to
that
the
sometimes
bottom.
does that. You have to scroll down. It's a little. Sometimes it can be weird.
Okay. Okay, there's stars. And now am I starting with
The
What's-
word right above it, and then you're going to get your next word when you get that big. Okay.
Wait, she's still miffed.
No.
No, I'm doing
wanna
it.
do
Oh
it.
my God, I'm so bad. Can I get those two? Do I get those two?
No, you ruined it. All right, Lou, you ready?
You do not.
Ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Musical.
Oliver Twist.
Oh, damn.
Um, skip it.
Sorry.
Sitcom.
Oh, Oscar Madison.
Oh, Oscar the Grouch. I'm sorry. No.
Oscar Madison. I said Odd Couple, so it's not that. It's something else. Another sitcom. I don't remember a sitcom.
Oh, my God.
There's another sitcom. Wait, Jack, is it a bad clue? I can't tell what your mugging means.
No, sitcoms are perfect. You're an idiot.
Famous sitcom with an O. Famous sitcom with an O?
She already passed.
Go
one.
back to the skip it one.
I can't do that.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
you
If you
can.
touch it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back. Yeah.
Twice.
Once upon a blue moon. Once in a blue moon.
Time.
Oh, got it. She got 2. Oliver Twist and Once in a Blue Moon.
Oh, the other ones don't count?
No, they do not.
Shoot. Because that's what. Oh, all
Well,
right.
Liz, your prediction was true.
Oh, and I was on a roll. Okay.
Well, it was fun to have 10 minutes of scrolling for the radio part of the show. So I just
Oh,
in a
no.
confused face. Excellent. Sitcom. Okay, you can't say what it is though, but I'm very curious.
I can't read.
But Oscar the Grouch is in a hilarious sitcom called Sesame Street. Okay. Are you guys ready to give clues? Mark Shaman, it's you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if you say so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Daniel.
Hello.
Okay, guys, ready? Mark, you ready?
Okay, wait, Jack. Where do I start?
At
Scroll.
the very bottom, underneath the line, I've given you your word.
Okay.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
Sitcom.
Office. The Office.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think that is a sitcom. You're right. I think that is a British. You're right.
Okay.
Stupid. I'm sorry.
Joyous.
On cloud 9.
But don't point.
Yeah, you can't point, Mark.
Ugh.
I Gavolt.
Brando.
On the
On the
waterfront.
waterfront.
Basketball.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Thunder.
Mellow.
Put those hands down.
Man, what is it? Oh,
That's a good clue, Mark.
Oh, I'll do like Liz. Mellow. Mellow.
I don't know.
Okay, skip it. It comes.
Oscar
It comes.
Oscar Madison.
Time. Okay.
That was good, Mark.
Okay, Dan, what song has the word mellow in it? How many songs have the word mellow in it?
That you can't give it away.
Sorry. There's one. All right.
Oh.
Too late.
Um,
And by the way, I have more. I have more notes. To give clues, you're supposed to reference usually clues from before. We never said The Office is the sitcom. I was like, Ricky Gervais starred in it. So if you said Gervais, I would have known The Office. But sitcom jarred me. So I'm just gonna.
Seth, I'm
complaining about your partner again.
I think I got it right though. Correct?
Yeah, Seth.
But you know what you didn't get right?
Honey.
A little more than I should.
Seth.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it later. Liz, stop comforting him. He's not on your team. Jack.
He defended my honor with sitcom.
Unlike her partner.
Okay, Jackie.
Are you done
Jack,
giving
Jack, you have to
Seth?
clean. Jack, you have to clean your lens. There's all these little.
It's
schmutz.
become my thing.
It has become his thing.
That's all I have. I don't have any jokes. I just have that. That's my thing.
Mark, let him have it. Mark, just let him have it.
It's triggering my OCD.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I call CDO to put it in alphabetical order.
Oh, very good.
Seth,
Jack.
are you done giving excuses? Should I read the words he got?
Oh.
Should I start reading the words he got?
You should start, Jack.
You should start. And then
Well,
Liz can read the donations that came in.
Okay,
Who's the one? I forget.
Well, I believe, because I don't think you passed any. I think The Office on Cloud 9, Oiga Vault on the Waterfront, Oklahoma City Thunder, Olivia Newton-John, and then Oscar Madison. I think he got right there at the end.
We didn't get Olivia
You
Newton-John.
gotta get Olivia Newton-John.
We got.
Now you can do the whole song, Seth.
But they definitely got on cloud 9 because that was wonderful.
Yeah,
verbal
and
coach.
Seth.
And again, I say that's why we had to create our own YouTube channel and not be on the Actors Fund YouTube channel.
Excellent.
Yeah, I got kicked them off, right?
21.
You know what, Lou? We just passed the 40,000 subscriber mark. Mark Shaman did us a favor.
Yeah.
It all worked out.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're reading donations, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think David sent Liz some.
Okay.
And then David, if we get more, I send them to Mark and he'll set them to music.
And Seth, do the palette cleanser. She's getting.
Oh, we have to do a palate cleanser.
Pilot?
Yeah, I don't know why I just said that. Gonna do the palate cleanser. Okay, please guess the following musical. I will describe it. It is a man or a woman in a suit with, I don't know, with glasses and then like actual glasses that you drink from, and then another man looking up like he's being hypnotized. Naturally, it's...
Okay, show it again and I'll give a clue. Guys, do you notice that things are floating in the air? Do you see the little things floating in the air?
That's the schmutz on your lens.
No, come on.
Nice callback. You like that? You see?
At the bottom of the screen, there's bubbles.
Oh. Okay.
So what could they be looking up at in panic?
Oh, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Ding, 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 ding.
Mark, you don't even know your own damn show?
Now that's
Well,
a good
if you want to get analytical, that's from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the show that's just of the movie that has been in high schools for 20 years, as opposed to
There's not a scene where they float up? Oh, I thought that was from... I thought it's...
I don't know. That picture is very scary, and I have all sorts of thoughts that I now understand I'm not allowed to say on this.
There you are. You're on our channel. Now we're allowed. Actors told me had to keep it clean on our channel.
So we're no longer on. So,
Yeah,
We have our own channel.
That's
That's
what
right.
I mean.
you know,
You did it.
I still won't say it.
Yeah, we're allowed to
Okay.
like.
Let's play the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Seth,
Liz
wait,
has-
there's one more picture, and then we'll read the things.
One more picture, please. That's from Dreamgirls. Anybody? One more picture, please. One more picture, please. Anyway. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is a picture of a bed and someone depressed in a chair.
Misery.
Oh, Miss Saigon.
I knew there was some
Ding, ding,
mixing.
ding, ding, ding. It is. It's Miss Saigon, and for extra credit, we're going to test Liz, and I'm going to say a line from Miss Saigon, and you're going to see if you know your line, okay?
And interestingly, the show is through composed, so there are no lines, but I can't wait to hear what you chose.
That's not necessarily true, Mr. Musical Theater. Yes, Jack.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. I don't think I need glasses. Go ahead.
No, I don't think so. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, man.
Oh,
Good
Danny's
evening.
gonna know. I was actually during the show, by the way, I was breastfeeding Nicholas. Anyway, so good evening, ma'am. My name is Kim.
She says good evening, ma'am, and she has just entered your room, and you don't know who she is. So you say,
"Who are you?"
I want some fresh towels.
Good
no,
evening.
actually, it's don't turn the bed yet. Then she says,
"Don't turn the bed yet."
And then she says, "I'm not the maid," and you reply,
"Okay, good night now." No.
Well, very good. But actually, it was what?
Very good. It was horrific.
Wait, no. Let's see if Dan knows.
The line is, "Oh, Dan, do you know it when she says, 'I'm not the maid'?"
Good evening, ma'am. Don't turn the bed yet. I'm not the maid.
What do you
want then?
What do you want
then? Yes. Very good.
What do you want then?
Okay. Too late, Liz.
Okay.
Too late, Liz. Chris,
what do you want then?
Totally mixed. So you did Miss Saigon right after.
Right after I gave. Well, actually, yeah.
Okay, I just want to clear it.
Yeah.
Okay, who's giving clues next?
I think.
Am I reading some donations?
Hello. The whole reason why we're here.
Right. Thank you. We're raising money for the Actors Fund, and I have to win this game. Okay,
exactly.
Edward from New York City, $80. Thanks, Seth and James, for all the great shows in the past 10 months and helping so many get through everything as best we can. Love Liz Calloway and can't wait to see her at Feinstein's 54 Below again when we can. Thank you. Yay. Thank you, Edward. And we have Sherry in Oregon, $34. I love game night. And tonight's players are some of my favorites. Glad I can continue to donate. P.S. Thanks to Liz for her CDs. They are wonderful. Oh, thank you, Sherry, so much for donating. That was amazing.
Very nice. We still have that one.
No, I think we raised so much money in December for the people who donated. And I gave, I sent signed CDs to people, and it was amazing. So thank you for that.
Absolutely.
By the way, Jack, you're a big hit. I could absolutely watch an entire night of palate cleansers.
Oh, maybe we'll do that someday.
And then someone gave me a reminder. Liz is on your team.
Thank you.
Just keep forgetting.
All right, Seth, you're up.
Okay, girls.
Oh God,
Jackie. Who's timing me?
I'm timing you. You ready?
Okay.
All set, Jack?
Well,
All right,
wait,
Liz, we got
Jack,
this.
we already got the first one. Oh, I'm going to go back.
Do the second one.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
40s.
Oh, Ovaltine.
Disneyland.
Orlando, Florida.
Florida.
Anastasia.
Once Upon a December.
1984.
Orwellian.
Sports.
Jesse Orozco.
Murderer.
Oh, O.J. Simpson.
Bats. Bats.
You might have.
Okay.
You might have to pass.
Sesame.
Oh, Oscar the Grouch.
Yep. Braces.
Orthodonture.
Kerouac.
Say that again.
Kerouac.
The author. What is that?
Oh.
Liz, I don't- I know. I'm not going to be any help.
Okay, I'm going to go back to bats. All right. Jack approves of my clue.
I think your cue is actually thinking it was something else.
No, the bats. Because that's how I.
No, Kerouac. But I'll just.
Oh no,
but
it was still related, though. Am I right?
Yeah.
So well. You got Oliver Twist, Ovaltine, Orlando, Florida, Once Upon a December, Orwellian, Jesse Orozco, O.J. Simpson, Oscar the Grouch, Orthodonture.
And I didn't get Oliver Twist because Liz had done that already, so I didn't read it. But I guess it was never really Remember, she sang in the wrong turn. She went, where? And then we said it doesn't count.
Yeah, so that one we got 8 on that one.
That's why I skipped it. Jack, you were here around 10 minutes ago. You can't be that shocked that Liz sang something 10 minutes ago.
And Natasha, I know that Disneyland is in California and that Disney World is in Orlando, but I also know Seth really well. He doesn't know the difference. It's a term that you learn in 12 step of called therapy, radical acceptance. I've just accepted that Seth will never know the difference, and it's okay.
What is the difference? It's just two big theme parks.
Disney World,
but who cares?
Exactly. So that's why I've accepted.
It's 2 Disney theme parks. Why does it matter where they are? Anybody?
Well, I can tell you, if Disneyland was on there and we were supposed to say Disney World, you wouldn't get the answer.
But it began with an O. What if I said?
Carly, if this is where you
oh, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Move on.
So here's the thing. I think that the score.
Oh, I got busted. I don't agree. 1984 to me is.
I thought the same thing. Interesting.
You can't.
Well, if you thought that, then we can.
1984.
No. Because what else could it be? But it's an interesting quandary.
I know what you mean. We don't have to take it.
Oh, was that not one word?
Oh.
It is 19 and 80 is a word, and
1984. That's it.
19 is a word and 84 is the word. That's interesting. Okay, we can get rid of it. Hold on.
No.
1984 is one word by definition.
Oh.
And also this simmering marital tension.
Thank you, Diane.
I recall that last time.
Yeah, it's at the breaking point.
No. Actually, it's funny. It is one of those things that you just like. Oh, Seth will always get that, and it doesn't make any difference.
Well, I knew you know that. I know you,
and I knew you.
Yeah.
And we got it.
It's not. I knew you.
It's actually kind of funny now.
First one.
But this is what I have as the score: the Mixer's 25 and the Fixer's 20. It's a really close game. Viewers, am I right? That's what I have.
By the way, it was disqualified because someone's asked because it was from a different round. She was reading from the wrong area. So
yeah, when I put on my private chat what I saw below the line, I was in the wrong place.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
You can put it back in, Jack, if you want, because we never counted it. Anyway, so wait, what's the score again? I'm sorry.
I think that the Mixers are 25 and the Fixers are 20. It's a very close game.
That's rude. Okay, who's giving? Who's up?
Is it Lou or Dan?
I think it's Dan.
Okay. And this is.
So you go to private chat. Scroll all the way down.
Okay, Jack, and I'm going after the line F903.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I'm getting another donation. Hold on 1 second. Mark, you're at 646, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have a 917 number too for some reason.
Okay, so let's go back to do this. Should we count down or?
I'm ready.
Wait, aren't I timing Dan?
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about not rushing the game? Did I specifically send an email saying don't rush the game?
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of silence while you're checking your email, so I didn't know what else to do.
Donations. I have to send the donations.
Well, Seth, you can't bust it. There's all this blank space for Sirius XM.
Fill it with something interesting.
We can time ourselves. It'll make the noise.
I'm the only one that can talk. Well,
I was under the
right.
understanding we were playing the game.
I agree with you, Jack.
You can actually send the words without being on screen. So, are you ready to go? On your mark.
Don't abuse the
game mistress. One of
right.
these rounds, by the way, Jack should actually play, and we'll see how much fun he is to play with. Okay, you guys ready? On your mark. Get set. Go.
Japanese.
Origami.
Teeth.
Orthodonture.
Sailors.
Hello. Sailors.
Show, on
On the town.
Trump.
Omarosa.
Skip. Kerouac.
On the road again.
Naked.
What?
Naked.
naked.
Naked?
Naked.
Dan, you can sing.
Past one.
You can
too.
sing, Dan.
I don't know anything from this.
Oh, Calcutta.
Yes.
I didn't say to talk.
You talk, Seth.
I was trying to help him.
You're distracting us.
He'll give you an extra 10 seconds.
Daisy.
On a clear day, you can see forever.
And time. That was excellent.
I like
Yay, very good.
Hey, buds below, up is where to grow. Up which below can't compare with Fairy. All right.
It's lovely.
Up here. What are the great lyrics? Oh my God.
I agree. It's so joyous, that song.
Okay, Jackie, do a recap.
How many?
Orthotics on the town, Omarosa. On the road again, O Calcutta. And now I'm afraid to say the next one because I don't remember about it.
No, and then we did On a Clear Day.
Okay.
Oh, so wait a minute, Seth. So you did On the Road Again, and that's where Kerouac? See, I'm from Texas. If he had said Willie, I would have gotten
I'm
it.
sorry.
You got to give me a pop culture.
No, and that's what Lou
like
gave. Lou gave Willie. I should have done that, but I just thought, I was like, Jack Kerouac's only famous for one thing, isn't he? On the Road.
I just thought of that great old dirty Willie Nelson joke, but I can't say it.
I know exactly the joke.
Oh.
You can do it. Everybody cover your ears if you don't want to hear anything dirty. Go.
Really?
Yeah, who cares?
What's the worst thing to hear when you're giving someone a blowjob?
No, when you're giving Willie Nelson.
No.
Yes,
when you're giving a blowjob, and then the punchline is, "I'm not Willie Nelson."
No, when you're giving
you don't
Willie
even
Nelson,
need to say that. No.
That's the joke. What's the worst when you give me a blowjob to Willie Nelson? I'm not Willie
It's
Nelson.
understood by the punchline. You don't need to say it.
No, that's the joke. Because if this is someone famous, and you're just a person with a crazy beard.
And the donations are flying in.
Yes, exactly.
Guys, back me up. Wait, comments, back me up. And that's the joke. Because you're like, well, it's an old person that's crazy looking with a beard. And then you're like, wait, you're actually just a crazy person? That's the joke. Back me up on the comments, please.
The more clever way is to just save it for the punchline. But hey, I should have said oral sex. That makes it a little nicer.
I see what you're saying because then you infer.
And then it's surprise. You see, it's like you get it.
That's interesting. I know what you mean. Okay, I'll buy it now.
Hey, now a little showbiz memory. I once smoked a joint with Willie Nelson at Saturday Night Live. I'll always remember it.
That's the story?
Well, have you? As a matter of fact, that's where I learned that joke. When he said it to me. No, it's not true. It's just late. I'm usually in bed now. I'm punch drunk.
Oh, God,
Okay,
funny.
Jack, I guess I'm up.
Well, there's only 3 words, so get ready to pause it. When it gets
Get ready to take the full minute. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm tired.
All right.
Who's going when?
I'm not looking. I'm looking lovingly at myself
I know.
in the view.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I gotta go.
Look how handsome.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, this is a 1-word round, right?
Yeah, one word or a couple words. Dance style. I don't know a song from that musical. Okay, are you ready?
We'll interrupt you while you're trying to give clues too.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
ready?
I give you extra time for that.
All right.
3,
Sure, let's
2, 1, go.
Oklahoma.
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Popeye.
Olive oil.
well.
Peace.
Oh, what a lovely war.
Yes.
Got it. Nailed it. I'm not Willie Nelson.
Okay.
palate cleanser.
Palate cleanser time.
All right, let's go.
What's the worst thing about having sex with Barbara Streisand? Same joke. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go. So what musical is this? I will describe it for our Sirius XM listeners. It's a woman standing in shock in a blue dress, and there are 3 other people standing kind of looking at her miffed, and there's like kind of office chairs around her.
It's a musical.
Musical,
How to succeed.
How to Succeed, you said?
I'm going to say, because of what I've noticed, what's been going on, it's Catch Me If You Can.
Ding, 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 ding. Yes, it is. Yes.
There you go, Mark.
We are
Very
Mark
good.
Shaman themed with a smattering of Liz Calloway. I love it.
There was a bar in the back. You could see some bottles of liquor.
Yeah, it was a dinner at down south where she sings and Fly Fly Away.
Yep.
Oh, my favorite. Brava. Okay, palate cleanser. For our Sirius XM listeners, it is a woman sitting down.
Peter Pan.
And it's a, I don't think so. And it's
Peter
a boy.
Pan. Isn't it Peter Pan?
It is not Peter Pan.
I'm describing it for Sirius XM listeners.
Oh.
It is a woman sitting down with white leggings who looks like Carrie Butler. And then someone standing in purple pants and maybe suspenders.
Okay, if it's a Liz Calloway or Mark Shaman show, because that Mark's right, that's sort of the theme.
I don't think it's baby.
Oh, it's hairspray.
Ding,
It's
ding, ding,
seaweed.
ding.
Oh,
Penny.
of course, it's Penny.
I was going to
And
say it
Mark-
looked like Carrie Butler.
Yes, and Mark, for extra credit, from this
Oh.
scene, you're going to hear me say a line, and we're going to see how much you pay attention during rehearsals for your shows. You have to say the line that comes after this. Ready? It's from that scene. Psst, Penny.
Seaweed. What are you doing here? Seaweed. What? I came to rescue the princess. Seaweed. Shh. My mother. I'm tied up.
Good. And then Seaweed says, "What happened?"
My mother is punishing me for going to prison without her permission.
Yes, yes, very good.
To paraphrase a bit. Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, and what is the name of it? It's not a musical. It's
That's the last one.
It's a soft core.
The caption should be, "This is how we got into this trouble."
Wow.
Great.
Oh.
Every time Liz and Dan come on, we have to have that picture.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that picture.
We should do our own version of it, like John Lennon and Yoko. We should like replicate.
Where
Okay,
did
here.
you find that? I don't. God, I haven't seen. I don't know if I've even ever
There's a
seen.
whole dark web of sexy Liz Calloway photos that I belong to. It's a private group.
That's gonna be my next album. I'm gonna be mixing all these different. Liz Calloway mixes Mark Shaman, and then there's gonna be like all kind of sexual innuendo and sexy photos in the insert of the photo.
Call it In the Mix.
Fans only. And the final photo that Jack got for us. It looks like a 60s swinging scene.
It looks like Catch Me If You Can, I guess.
Nope.
Mark's
Oh no, it's Hairspray, the nicest kids in town.
Is it Hairspray?
No, it is not. No, and it is a musical.
It's a musical. It looks like people in the 60s. It could be The Look of Love, starring Liz Calloway. Is it Burt Bacharach show?
Or Sweet Charity.
You'll
Sweet
notice
Charity?
the woman on the right side of the screen has a feather boa around her neck. That's a hint.
Oh.
Disaster?
Yes, it is disaster.
Merrily roll
I
along.
was literally going to say, oh my God, it's Jackie. It's Rachel York's part. That is so funny.
Yes, and you'll notice he has a
Oh.
bird mask in his hand on the left side of the screen. Now, Seth, for extra credit, would never give you one of your scenes because your memory is too good. So I'm going to give you a scene with the nun.
Oh.
And the line is, my character, Shirley, says, "I'm sure it's nothing. Probably just menopause. Sorry, sister."
It's okay. You could say menopause around me. I know what it is.
Good.
One of God's many punishments towards women.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
Wow.
Very good job.
You remember it.
Very good dramatic read, Seth.
I gave
Very
my
good.
Jennifer Smart blank face line reading. Got it.
Okay, enough of the delaying. It's my turn to do the part I don't like. Charades.
Play?
Oh my God.
I like
Every,
the one word.
Oh,
I like
God, charades.
but every,
round 1 and round 2. I love round 3. Charades scare the hell out of me, but we got to do it.
everyone's been guessing. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, so this is charades.
Yes.
And are you gonna get? Are we gonna just see you?
Yeah, we're gonna make it bigger.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
So Lou, you'll tell me.
Oh God.
Who's up first?
He's
This queen.
Oh, right.
You gonna get up or no?
I don't know. Am I gonna?
We don't know if we have the energy to stand.
I don't know. Well, maybe I will. Okay. Lou, you tell me when.
All right, ready? 3.
Yep.
Wait. I'm just continuing the countdown from before, right? Or starting over?
Oh, right.
We're starting from 47.
Yeah. Starting at where we were. Yeah.
All right. Ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1.
How many words? One word. It's a movie. Oliver Twist. Liz can't see you.
Can't see
Off
you.
screen. Off screen. It has an O.
Hopping.
He's hopping around. And it's a movie with a arch. With On the Road. Wait, it's one.
Oliver Twist. No, well, it's 2 words.
Home Alone?
Is this the same one?
How many
No,
words?
it's a new word. I mean, it's a new. Yeah,
Two
new word.
words?
Yeah.
2 words, and what is it? A person?
Oh my god. Jeez.
Mr. Orozco.
I see it, Lou. I see it. Oh my god, forget it.
How many did we get?
In honor of tonight's game.
We got 3 before.
Very good.
Thank you, Mandy. Mandy
So,
has,
James made the bold choice to be off screen during his charades.
At least off screen starts with an O.
I'll explain when we get to
So we
it.
got 3 from the round before. But excellent. Okay.
That's right. Okay, 3. I gotta write it down.
Next.
Oh God, what is it?
Oops.
I think it's Lou.
Yeah.
Yep. Lou.
Yeah. We might match James.
Yeah. Lou hates charades.
Well, Lou, at least I gave you. There's like less pressure now because I did.
The bar was set literally
Yeah, I set the
on the
bar
bottom.
really low.
Yes. All right.
Are you timing?
Is
Oh.
gonna go?
I forgot the time. I was in it. I was just watching Lou prepare. It was
I
so
know,
interesting.
It was
So dramatic.
we were into it.
Okay, clowns. On your mark, get set, Lou.
One word.
Oh no.
A movie.
Movie, Oklahoma. Oz. Wizard.
Home. What is this? Another thing? Another thing. 2 words. Oi, Gewalt.
Oh, brother.
Ovaltine.
3 words.
On the town.
No.
Oh, Calcutta. No.
Skip it.
Over.
Flat.
Time, dear. But wonderful. Bye-bye, Lou. I got it. Very good clues. That's important.
Seth, for the radio, should you be saying, okay, Lou has his right hand in the air and he's twisting it to the right in a counterclockwise position. Now, Lou.
For the radio,
We cut charades.
We cut charades and we tell everyone to go to starsinthehouse.com.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Round 1, round 2, and then peace
And
out.
then it's peace out. If they
Yeah,
want to learn how it turned out, they have to go to starsinthehouse.com. All right, Jack, how many did the Fixers get?
Oz, Oi, Gewalt, Ovaltine. 3.
3
Lou,
more
that
than
was,
Hey.
Lou, that was really good. I had Oz also, and I was trying. Of course, I was doing it off screen to skipping on the yellow brick road. I didn't know how to. The witch was a good clue.
Very good, Lou. Okay, it is
It is Liz's turn.
Liz Calloway with the charades.
And look at the devastation.
God. Lesson in humility, 5,009
Oh.
million. Okay, wait, I'm going to make sure I've got. What time am I doing after your line?
Yeah,
I don't
after the line. There it is. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
And lose timing, right?
Oh yeah.
I honestly love you. Olivia Newton-John. No, a lot of words. Oh, what a lovely war.
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Yes.
Whoa.
Three
Three
words.
words. Oh, on Cloud 9.
Yes.
TV show. The Office.
Oh, The Office.
A man.
Oh, and
Time.
all right. That was good, Liz. How many, Jack? What was that?
Liz, did you skip any?
I skipped one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that 10 is Claire.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
We
Yeah.
tried. Pretty good for charades.
All right.
Okay, who's giving charades next?
Oh God, I think it's
Mark.
me.
I think it's Mark.
Mark Shaman.
I Gewalt.
We already got that one. Okay, Mark, tell me when you're ready, dear.
I guess oh wait, I gotta go to private chat. Okay. All right, so I'm going under the dashes,
Yep.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, geez.
On your mark, get set, go.
TV show.
TV show. Two
words.
words. Oscar Madison.
Yes. Wait, you skipped. Okay.
5 words. On a clear day, you can see forever. Oh, what a lovely war. 1.
On the waterfront? No. The moon one. What was the clue with the moon in it?
Oh, what? What?
One moon.
On Cloud 9. On over the moon.
I'm gonna skip. Next one.
Song.
Calcutta?
How do you do musical?
A musical.
Okay.
By saying it.
Oklahoma.
Uh-oh.
On the town.
Yes.
And time. Very good.
Jack, why? What's the devastation?
Nothing. He got 2, and he was you got 2. Very, very good. I just feel sad.
Is it my turn?
It's Seth. It's your turn.
I don't love charades.
Well, you'll do better than me.
We'll see.
All right, you're gonna do that.
You're not looking, you're not
Oh, well,
looking.
I can't. Well, I'm not looking. I'll just do this.
Okay. You there?
Well, I'm gonna watch you. Oh, I guess I could watch you off screen. I like seeing my,
Okay.
my teammate.
Oh,
Ready?
But
I guess so.
but the thing is, sometimes people in the comments say things. Oh, but you gotta. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't look. I don't look at the comments.
I'm not looking right now.
Okay, tell me when.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, it's a show. Oh,
Musical.
Calcutta. Oh,
Yep.
Calcutta.
Um,
Orthodonture.
yeah.
Oh.
Up and down.
Shoot.
Is this a person? Is this a
Orwellian. Snake.
can you skip it?
Oh, Orlando, Florida.
Yep. Okay.
It was Mickey Mouse.
Oh, what a lovely war. Oh, what a beautiful morning.
It's 9 words long.
Oh,
You-
C.
shoot.
O. Is the first word O? C.
Third word is I.
No.
Oh. C.
Oklahoma City's Thunder.
Yeah, skip it. Skip it,
Okay.
Seth. Skip it.
Well, you can do it. Hold on.
Second word.
Second word. It's my
Our
first.
All right, best thing.
Okay. She's going C. Is like, so it's I. Then I go like this. He goes, okay, second word. It's really like just a crazy person next to me.
So confused.
You have to move on. If someone says move on,
No, you have
don't
to like.
stick-
You have to.
No, you
You
don't.
can only pass one. I wanted. I knew you guys can do it.
Had you passed one
How
yet?
many songs had 6 words in it with the word C?
I didn't know it was a song.
You never heard about. You didn't literally understudy Barbara Streisand and sing it constantly in stadiums around the country.
Well, that is true, Liz. What's up?
Oh yeah. No, you didn't realize. I know.
But that's 8 words.
I wasn't sure we were guessing a song. I was just mesmerized by your just.
Oh, by what? Oh, well, good. Thank you.
we got a few though. Jack, what did we get?
Yeah, you got 3.
3. See, 36.
Devastated.
So the score, the fixers are 32, and the mixers are 36. There you go.
Whoa.
It's very
Okay.
close.
We're getting close.
All right, Dan, it's up to you. We're going to get more than 4 and pull ahead.
This is not quite a compliment. Seth makes me feel better about my competitiveness. Thank you. I'll take it. All right, Daniel. I'm going to time your ass.
Okay, I
Are you
just
ready?
want to have. Oh, okay.
On your mark, get set, go.
Play TV show. The Office.
Like
Like a vault. Oh, okay.
a man.
Skip it. Okay.
A movie. 3 words. On the waterfront.
Yes.
Jesse Orozco.
Like a vault.
Uh,
I don't know if this is a clue or him just freaking out about the clue.
How many words?
1 word. What is
Omarosa. Origami, a book.
Is it a book, a movie, a play?
He's not saying anything.
He's nodding.
Movie.
but it's not.
And we are out of time. But your energy was commendable.
Yeah.
And your teamwork with Jack was excellent.
Yes, it
I'm
was.
already passed.
So
Right.
Jack, what did they get?
2.
We got 2.
2. Yeah, I thought all you got was The Office and On the Waterfront.
Poor
think that's
Dan.
I don't think you need to repeat it. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Does this mean that I'm next to do charades again?
Yeah, just make sure you're off screen.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How many
Do
words?
we keep going until there's none left?
Go again with charades.
Yeah, we keep going to
Jack,
this.
how many do we have left?
It looks to be about 15.
Oh jeez.
Oh my lord.
We never.
Okay.
So we get
Dr.
2 around.
is coming back, and
Wait a minute.
We're literally going to all get the vaccine before this game is over.
All right. Let's see how much I can do off screen. All right, I can do this. We can do
Okay.
it. So,
good luck.
all right, okay.
Am I looking?
All right. So, Jack, I see the little line. I don't see any words. So, whenever, and then Lou's timing me, right?
Hold on. I just literally, I'm not looking. I literally just saw it. So go to the next. Sorry.
I gave him a new word. Go ahead.
By the way, that.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
God. That's
Which, by the way, I don't think anyone ever guessed it in the last round. That was the one that I was giving a clue for.
the
When I
last
kept saying-
one.
When I kept saying bat.
Well, it's not.
All right. But anyway, I'm not looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking at the screen.
Are you ready?
I'll look at you. I'll look at you.
Whenever Lou tells me, it's fine.
3, 2, 1.
It's a book. How many words, though? 1 word. It's a scary book? Orwellian. Oh, 1984. Orwellian. 5 words.
words.
On a Clear Dixie Forever. Oh, lovely.
Think about the cloud, the up in the moon, the thing. Oh,
Once in a Blue Moon.
Yes.
It's a song. It's a lot of words. Olivia
Oh, What a
Newton-John.
Beautiful
On a
Morning.
Clear Day, on a Clear Dixie Forever. Oh, what a beautiful morning. 2 words. Pouring something. Something in your hand. Pouring something. How many
Olive
words?
oil.
Olive oil.
Yes. Okay.
1 word. Woman.
woman.
An unattractive woman.
Oh, the Trump woman.
Omarosa. 2 words. Jesse.
Orozco.
Um,
1 word.
oh, no.
Orthodonture. Orthotics.
Time.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Very good, James. He was a pool shark.
James,
I don't know how to do charades. Then he got 10.
You got 10?
No.
He got 7.
Wow. That's
Basically 10.
I will never do better than that in
That's
charades.
awesome.
Because you didn't get the foot one, right?
No, he
No,
did.
He did.
Orthotics.
Yeah,
He got 8. Sorry, 8.
Oh.
Wow.
Now that's
Which
called
only-
charades.
7 words left.
Okay. And who is it?
Just knocking them all
I
out
think
right
it's
now.
Mark. Is it Mark?
Mark
again?
Shaman.
What?
No, he went.
It's
But we're
Luna.
back.
It's Lou.
Luland? Yes.
You're not looking.
All right. Lou was first with the Wicked Witch. He went right after you. Yeah.
Oh, so Lou. Okay.
Lou, it's up to you to get the next 10.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Lou?
I don't even think this came up before. Sure.
Excellent. On your mark, get set, go.
Well, I'm going to skip the first one. So
2 words. Movie.
Movie.
Oliver Twist.
yeah.
3 words.
Word.
A woman.
Olivia Newton-John.
Yes.
5 words. Song.
Song.
I don't know. Maybe.
On a clear day you can see forever. Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh.
Oh, what a lovely war.
Yeah. There you go.
Willie Nelson. On the road again. O.J. Simpson.
Oh my God, Lou.
Keep going.
No, that's time. That was enough. That's time, dear. Very good and horrific.
That was very impressive.
It sure was.
How many?
All right, Jack.
Oh, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's only 1 word left. And that's
Jack, you
Out,
do it. Jack, do it. A bird.
Ozzy Osbourne. That was the one I was going to
That's
do.
what I kept saying.
Oh.
That's why I said bat
Yeah, it
in our
makes sense.
because my clue is he eats bats on stage in round 1.
Well, it was a very close game. The Fixers 40 and the Mixers 43.
Yes.
Oh, wait,
That was a,
very close.
so maybe our closest one ever.
Yeah, that was good.
But that means that we're allowed to pick someone from the losing team to tell an embarrassing story. Dan.
Oh.
You have to tell an embarrassing, mortifying story from your past.
And then should we have Mark read? Mark, did you get a donation or
I
two?
don't have an embarrassing story.
You
Okay.
never had an embarrassing story?
Up
How
until
about-
tonight.
How about when you were the soap opera star?
Grades.
How about what?
When you were a soap opera star.
Oh,
That's not embarrassing,
it's
is it?
embarrassing.
Well, you broke the law.
Well, I broke the law.
Oh, well then come on. You got to tell
Well,
that.
no, I didn't. I mean, I broke the TV law. When I first moved to New York, I had a
He's all nervous.
I had a role on All My Children for a few years. And while I was doing the show, my license came up for renewal. And everyone at the soap said, don't go downtown to Manhattan to get your license renewed because you'll be there for days and they'll make mistakes. And I had moved from Rhode Island to New York. So they said, go back to Rhode Island. So it was a Friday. I went in, I taped my scenes. Went to LaGuardia, got on a plane, flew to Providence, Rhode Island, walked into the DMV and said, I'm here for my license. And it was 10 after 4. And she said, I'm sorry, we close at 4. And I said, oh no. She goes, I said, I just flew all the way here from New York. And she said, I'm sorry. And then she said, oh, wait a minute. You're on my story. And I said, what? She said, you're on my story. You're on All My Children. And I said, oh, yeah. And then her supervisor came in. And the supervisor said, we're closed. And the woman said, yes, but he's on our story. And she said, what? And then I said, wait. And we were in the middle of a murder mystery.
Oh.
And because we taped 3 weeks ahead, I knew who the killer was. So I said, if I write it down, and it was going to be revealed the following Tuesday. And I said, if I write it down and put it in an envelope and you promise not to open it till Monday, you'll know the day before if I can please have my license. And they said yes. and you know, I got my license and left, and they opened up the envelope and found out.
But it was before the internet, so they couldn't tell a lot of people.
That's a fabulous story. That's not embarrassing.
Well,
it wasn't embarrassing. I mean, it was what it was. I mean, I couldn't tell anybody that I
broke soap opera law. You get fired.
You talk about breaking contracts or embarrassing stories.
Who was the murderer, by the way?
It was the murder. Well, the person had killed Zach Grayson, who was Bob Lupone, and then it was Marion Colby was the murderer.
Wow, they know. Robert Lupone was the killer.
Wow.
What?
They know, their comment is right there. Robert Lupone was the killer. They know your story, as we say.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Well, we're getting a request for the Oprah story to close out the show.
But wait a minute. So should Mark do that or do the
and donations
first?
So, well, we'll close with the donations, right?
Sure.
So, Mark, we're getting a request for you to repeat your Oprah story for those that missed it. That's why the letter was O tonight.
When I sent my O words to Jack, I said I'm not using the two most obvious ones, Oprah and orgasm. But that would have been like you're getting an orgasm and you're getting an orgasm. But must I really tell this other story again?
Oh, come on. Everyone is asking.
And I didn't tell it well the last time because Seth got it so wrong in his playbook.
Yeah, we had to rewrite it together. But now I understand.
This is, it's all relative. Most people would say, hey, you're being asked to do something at all. It's not so. I was asked recently to be on To Tell the Truth, where, 3 people come on and pretend to be someone, and one person is the actual person. And then there's 4 celebrity judges guessing who's the right one. So when my agent sent me the email, I thought, I guess I'm going to be a celebrity judge. Who knew? But he said, and then I read, and the letter was like, no, they wanted me to be one of the people who no one would know who they are. No one in America and no one on the panel would possibly know who they are. And, my ego is of such that I was a little like, well, I've wanted to say to my agent, maybe if you got me a goddamn job, I would not have this problem. But then Lou came in and said, well, it's a TV show. And then I looked, and on the list of things to whet my appetite to be on, there was a list of other things that had been, the unknown people. And one was Oprah's podiatrist, which is when I sent in a lovely no and then ate 6 bags of Chips Ahoy for the rest of the day. Did I tell the story more understandable this time?
That is great. Yes.
Oh, God.
Before Mark sings the donation or donations, I don't know what you got, Mark, but I agree with Deborah. How is it that no one picked Obama? I guess we've been
God. Obvious.
It was obvious. There we go.
I tried to pick like weird ones. Like I don't want to go obvious.
I picked a couple of sports ones, never thinking that Seth and James would be my teammate. I went,
huge mistake.
No.
Devastating.
Oh my God.
But it was good for Lou.
Yeah, it worked out for Lou.
For a person.
Oh, Lou, you know Jesse Orozco? Did you know who Jesse Orozco?
Yeah, he's the closer for the Mets back in the 80s.
Oh, right. Tennis. And that's wrong trophy.
She's a mess.
Okay,
All right, Mark.
Close this out.
Okay, so now I'm singing this donation. It's just the one, right? I just got one.
Sure.
Yes?
David sends. Yeah, just sing the one.
Ballad up tempo. Ballad up tempo. Victoria, $25. Hey guys, guys been watching since day one and have been donating and encouraging others to do so. Thanks so much for these game nights. So funny. Love this group. You guys are the best. And that was what you've asked me to sing tonight. I love you all. That's what I'm adding to it. That wasn't at the end of a phrase.
Yay!
Best song ever.
Harley done that one.
Yes.
So coming up, we have I have my concert tomorrow night with Kelly O'Hara, the Seth concert series. I did one with Liz.
Yes.
Me and Kelly are Monday we're off.
And by the way, we want to just we realized Kelly has always done something. Kelly, of course, was the first guest. Liz, you were the first guest of Stars in the House. But what's that?
No, this is her second concert.
But this is the second concert they've done. But let's just say that Kelly has always been there in times when things are tough, like because they did the first concert series right after George Floyd, and this is in the midst of everything going on. And for me, I'll say I'm really looking forward to it because, like Liz, very healing. Kelly's voice and Liz's voice, and so I'm really looking forward to it on Sunday. And I normally don't quote unquote plug the concert.
Look forward
series.
to it.
No, no, but I mean, it's acknowledging it's a rough time we're living in right now, and music is so healing. So I'm looking forward to it.
It's gonna be fun. So that's tomorrow night at 8. Monday we're off. Tuesday we're back with yet another game night.
Yeah, to get through the stress. Wednesday we're off because of the inauguration, and then Friday we haven't figured it out yet, but we got to celebrate Cheetah Rivera's birthday. Cheetah's birthday is next Friday.
Yeah, so we have shows coming up, and a big reunion of a Shonda Rhimes show coming up. Blah, blah,
That's
blah.
right.
All right, so Mark, you're gonna play us out with some exit music, please.
Yeah, someday I'm gonna find out how many seconds the exit music is, so I can really time this.
I know. Yeah, we should. Sorry about that.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay,
right,
for next
hit it.
time. Okay.
Okay, so now I hate charades. I hate charades. My mind's a blank, which is sort of the problem with charades. I hate charades. Let's go to the Everglades. Oh God, this is why I got bad grades. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.